In today's video, we will see what we can learn from Amal Clooney about beauty, charm, class, and elegance. We will see that beauty can very well go with wisdom and knowledge, that femininity and elegance can be well paired with ambition and drive. We will also do hairstyle and makeup analysis and see why this woman has stolen the hearts and eyes of so many people. So who is Amal Clooney? She is a Lebanese-born British lawyer. She was born in Lebanon on 3rd February 1978, which makes her 46 years old as of 2024. When she was 2 years old, Amal's family left Lebanon to escape the Lebanese Civil War and arrived in the United Kingdom. Amal is qualified to practice law in the United States, England and Wales. And one of her clients include former Maldivian President Mohamed Nasheed and former Ukrainian Prime Minister Yulia Tymoshenko and many others. She has held various appointments with the government of the United Kingdom and the United Nations. And she is also a law professor at Columbia Law School. She is a wife of George Clooney as of 2014 and a mother of their twins. In 2016, she and her husband co-founded the Clooney Foundation for Justice. So now let's move on to the analysis. Point number 1 is brains and beauty. I think it is needless to mention how admirable her achievements are. Preparing for this video and reading all those achievements this lady was able to accomplish in her life made me astonished by how smart and ambitious she is. I think that she is the perfect example that beauty and brains can go hand in hand. And I also think that she is an amazing role model for the younger generation of women. And while you are in your early 20s and still single, focus on your education, on your career. Amal Clooney was unmarried until she was 35, and in this time she has maxed out her education and career. And we can say that now she has it all, her accomplishments and her beautiful marriage and family. The thing is that you never know when you meet your husband and when starting a family will be possible for you. So you can use this single time to learn, educate yourself, become a master at something, collect knowledge and learn languages. And Amal Clooney speaks English, Arabic and French. And I truly think that when a lady like that has brains, education, career, she has the world in her feet. She is able to provide a good life for herself before she becomes a wife and a mother. And I truly wish for celebrities like her to be more promoted, and I hope younger generation can learn from this woman. She is certainly a role model to me, and I think she is a wonderful role model to look at and learn from. Point number 2 is elegance and style. So let me share a quote with you. Strength in elegance, power in simplicity. Amal Clooney is a master of elegance, and I think this point connects her to Monica Bellucci. Simplicity and elegance is screaming louder than excess. And isn't it amazing that with less we can achieve more? And less is definitely more in case of Amal Clooney. I think that she is the perfect embodiment of the old money style. And it is obvious that she is wearing expensive items of good quality. However, nothing she wears screams designer. She wears simple pieces of a very simple cut and shape. And I truly think that this type of simplicity truly elevates our looks. She often goes for one color look, and she does not overdo it with mixing different colors, textures and so on. I think she is an example of simplicity at its finest. Luciano Barber says, "To be noticed without striving to be noticed, this is what elegance is about." Point number 3 is grooming. Adding to elegance and based on Amal Clooney's example, we can see that we do not actually need so much to look this stunning. And I think I will also mention similar points in the video for Monica Bellucci that I am preparing. But ladies, good grooming, simple, elegant, and of good quality clothes topped up with some perfume. This is in fact all you need to look this good. We see Amal Clooney well groomed, always wearing some neatly put clothes. And even when she is casual, she looks good. She has her beautiful luminous hair, and it looks like she did take care of her basics so well, and this does speak louder than any excessive accessories or lots of makeup. Point number 4 is natural look. And I personally love the no makeup look on women and myself. Analyzing the makeup of Amal Clooney, we can see she usually chooses the no makeup look. She looks very natural and her makeup is not noticeable. She highlights her eyes, her brows, and sometimes we can see her with a classy red lipstick on. And this is mostly it. I don't know about you, but I find it so refreshing to find a person who proves that you do not need much to look good. And my own makeup collection consists of 5 items, and I'm very happy with that. And of course, if you do like more makeup, always do you. The true beauty lies in being ourselves and letting our personality shine. However, I just wanted to mention that this is very inspiring and refreshing to see a star that does not look like she's swimming in excess. And I think she is proving that with just a little effort you can look as good as her. Point number 5 is jewelry. I also like the fact that she often wears some beautiful and simple jewelry on her. The beauty about jewelry is that if you take care of it, it lasts. You can invest some good quality pieces and then pass it on to your kids. I have invested in my little diamond earrings and I never take them out. I truly love how good jewelry can complement your look. It makes you look expensive and put together. I think that it adds that old money look to us, and it is a symbol of femininity and elegance and status. And if chosen well, it can very well complement your entire look and add that little discreet shine to you. Point number 6 is femininity. Amal Clooney certainly carries a level of femininity in her workplace. And sadly, not often we attribute femininity and feminine grace with intelligence, power, and success. And she does it so gracefully. We can see Amal Clooney mostly wearing dresses, and despite her very serious career, she still takes care of her sense of style and she remains very elegant. And despite her ambitious career and her profession, she is still very feminine, energy-leaning. And she is a wonderful example of the fact that your feminine and masculine energies can go well in pair together. You can be a lady and kick asses in court. You can wear dresses and still demand respect and let your intellect shine. I truly love when women show their femininity and know when to let go and be soft and let someone else lead. We can also notice her feminine demeanor every time she is with her husband George. So despite being a powerful woman in a court, she leans back, lets him lead and walk a few steps in front of her. She looks at him before she responds to any questions when interviewed, and in general, I find that she has that very soft little lost girl type of demeanor to her. She allows herself to be taken care of by her husband and she leaves him the space to be the man in the relationship. So she took the feminine role in their marriage and she let him take the masculine role. I think she truly mastered the feminine essence mixed with power. Point number 7 is eloquent. Reading books, writing and speaking, this is something that can make us eloquent. And Amal Clooney is a master of this. Hearing her speak in so many different interviews and speeches made me again so inspired to practice that. Well-spoken, eloquent intelligence. And I think the best way to learn to be more eloquent is to read a lot, write a lot, and practice speaking. So don't shy away from conversations. You can join a book club to practice your conversational skills. And I think an elegant lady like her with a lot of knowledge and also being able to eloquently formulate her thoughts and speak. I think this is just the top of the tops. Being eloquent is also about knowing when to be silent and when to respond to a question and when to make jokes about something you don't want to answer. Knowing when to speak and when to just smile. And I think Amal does it very well. She often dismisses rude questions with little jokes and it comes out so adorable, and she manages to keep people from crossing her boundaries. Point number 8 is privacy and mystery. And this point is one that adds a lot to her general elegance. She knows when to speak and share and knows what to keep for herself. And to be honest, this is something I also need to work on. Oversharing is not classy and it makes people know more than they need to know. And I think it can also be very dangerous to you too. And Amal is very good at living her private life private. We do not really know much about her private things. We know something, but the private things she shares looks very well chosen and thoughtful. Point number 9 is never settle. And I already made a video about this topic, so I will link it down below. And if you know her story, she never settled, and then at the age of 35 she met the love of her life, George Clooney. I love women who never settle for less than what they want, and after all, they proved that listening to your heart was the best decision they could make. And I'm sure she had many candidates wanting to date her, but she never went for what she did not want. And then at the age of 35, she met George.
I met George when I was 35 and starting to become quite resigned to the idea that I was going to be a spinster. My love, what I have found with you is the great love that I always hoped existed.
Point number 10 and last but not least is kindness. Treating people with kindness, respect and a little smile benefits you and the world around you. It shows elegance, adds charm to you and simply makes the lives of other people much better. She is never rude, always calm and collected. She greets people, smiles and engages. And I think it is an admirable quality to have. It also shows a lot of intelligence too. Like you can see that she's not just overreacting and doing things impulsively. Her every move is thought through and it shows diplomacy and class. So ladies, this is it. I hope you enjoyed the video and I would hope for the younger generation of women to look at her and learn from her. I think she is an amazing example of what to do, how to do, and she is an amazing style icon too. I think George hit the jackpot when marrying Amal, and to be honest, I want to learn and apply the points from today's video too. I did enjoy making the video and I hope you also liked watching this video.